Now, with this, let me go ahead and show you. Another funny thing that I think you guys might be interested in, I'll just point it out really quick. Overlord DVD pointed this out on his channel, and I just thought it was really interesting. There's a new artwork from Star Wars Official Twitter posting about tomorrow, celebrating May the 4th with the bounty of deals on Star Wars video games. And what they do is they go ahead and put this gorgeous artwork here of all these amazing and beloved Star Wars characters. And isn't there something a little bit interesting here? There's no sequel trilogy characters whatsoever. No Rey, no Finn, no Poe, no Kylo, no Admiral Holdo, no, and none of, no, not even none of the characters from the High Republic. So the High Republic is completely absent. The sequel trilogy is completely absent. And you might be saying, oh, well, they're just doing original characters. They're just doing the classic characters. And it looks like Darth Maul, maybe the prequels. But wait a second. Hold on. We also have Ahsoka Tano here and Asajj Ventress. And you might be thinking, hey, well, they're including Clone Wars era characters. Okay. But they're also including new characters. Recently made, even after the sequel trilogy. The Bad Batch characters are here on the bottom on the left. And let me go ahead and make this image bigger for you so you can see it. All right, can you guys see right here? This is the Bad Batch down here on the bottom left. So they're clearly showing characters that aren't just from the originals or just from the prequels when they came out, but characters that are much more modern and much more popular now, like Ahsoka Tano, like the Bad Batch. And of course, they added, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they added Asajj Ventress in here, but I freaking love Asajj Ventress. I'm glad they did that, but it's just, the silence about the sequel trilogy is deafening. And of course, it doesn't make any sense that this would happen if it was under Kathleen Kennedy's watch. Kathleen Kennedy has been actively pushing for the sequel trilogies as her baby, her project, and anyone who hates it, anyone who criticizes it is just a hater. They don't have any valid points. There's no valid criticisms according to Rian Johnson, according to J.J. Abrams. We're talking man babies. Anyone who doesn't like it's a man baby. But with Kathleen Kennedy, she's been pushing all of this stuff on everybody like the ideologue she is. She's ideologically motivated. She wants you to say, no, you don't get to have strong women. You just have to acknowledge that the women in our stories are strong because they're women, not because they are strong women. And we're going to cancel any women who might actually be strong and show that ours are not, like Gina Carano, like Cara Dune. So that's what they've been doing. Now, it's interesting that this official post, to circle back to the original thought, doesn't have any sequel trilogy characters. Now, of course, this is from the games and apps section here on the news and blog for StarWars.com. And it shows a lot of the cool stuff. I'm actually excited for a lot of the game stuff that's coming out for Star Wars. Lots of fun stuff. Battlefront 2. They've got Star Wars Pod Racer. Dude, they're going to have a bunch of fun stuff. This apparently is going to be available on Nintendo Switch. I might even buy that one just for my kids so that they can play the games that I played up. I played all of these games when I was growing up. Jedi Knight 2 Outcast. I still play Star Wars The Old Republic. I love this game, and I probably will log in and get this one here. Pinball, that's interesting. There's a lot of fun stuff going on here. Galaxy of Heroes adds Bad Batch. That's cool. Knights of the Old Republic, dude, that was a good game series right there. I was more of an MMORPG guy, so for me it was the Old Republic. I love that one, but the Knights of the Old Republic one I also like. There's just a lot of good stuff going on here, so you guys can check that on your own time, but it's just interesting. If you want to find this at StarWars.com, or you can find it on the Star Wars official Twitter, and you can see, like, of course, you can even read the comments, and everyone's acknowledging the exact same thing from either the support side or the hater side. Either way, you see this guy, Jacob Irie. I don't even know who this is. I probably should, though. But anyway, he goes like this. He goes, I'll be celebrating by watching the Mandalorian episodes featuring Gina Carano as Cara Dune. And you know what? So am I. I'm actually going to be doing that too. You know why? Because I've got a daughter who we've been watching the Mandalorian, and she loves Cara Dune. She loved Cara Dune before she got canceled. But now we watch those episodes almost as a tribute. It's like, dude, you guys can take a hike. If we're watching The Mandalorian, we're watching the episodes with Bill Burr, and we're watching the episodes with Gina Carano. I'll tell you that right now. And then all these people are like, disappointing to see Star Wars continuing to ignore the sequel trilogy in marketing and merchandise. Sequel trilogy fans hold strong. We'll see our beloved characters again in the future. Star Wars will outlast, the sequel trilogy will outlast all the shallow Star Wars media on the current slate. Shallow. Look at these people are silly as heck. It's so funny, and everyone's allowed their opinion, of course. I've got a feeling a lot of these people that post this kind of stuff are bought and paid for, and they're actually clocking in hours right now. They're probably clocking hours just leaving comments on stuff. But it's just so funny to see what's going on out here. Oh, that's a funny one. Why is Luke Skywalker wearing lipstick, eyeliner, and mascara? It's a fair point. It looks pretty airbrushed. No, it's probably just the artistic style. It's probably not actually trying to do that. But funny. You'll get a lot of funny stuff when you check the comments. Now, I wanted to point out one more thing. If you guys will join me, I started a petition, and I would ask that each and every one of you who support Gina Carano to please check out this. I put the link in the description of the video. I will put it in the comments as well so that you guys can have the link here. In fact, I'm going to do it live right now. I'm going to put the link there so everyone on every platform can have it right there in the live chat, also in the description of the video. But please, if you want to support Gina Carano, check this out. For her, I'm going to read it right now. This is my petition I made, and it's starting to get some traction, which is nice. I just made it. NCAA, nominate Gina Carano for the Woman of the Year 2021. For her fight against outright slander and libel, blacklisting and discrimination from employers and agencies in her line of work, Gina Carano has stood strong and remained bold, graceful, and compassionate through her endless and ongoing persecution on social media platforms and in the workplace. She has shown a strong dedication to speaking only what she truly believes and feels, and did not back down to the one of the most terrible single-targeted organized defamations and cyberbullying attacks our world has ever seen. Unfortunately, I believe the once noble Woman of the Year award has been made into a mockery in recent years, with recent candidates and winners only needing to identify as a woman and only needing to do so for less than a 12-month period of time prior to the award being given that year. For her courage and bravery and shining example of strength and femininity, I believe there is no better choice in 2021 for the Woman of the Year award than Gina Carano. Please, and this is where I say, I ask you once more, please sign and share this petition to make this nomination known and show the necessary support for individual human rights to free speech, as Gina has so gracefully expressed through her persecution from the media and from social media. Hashtag Gina Carano. Hashtag I stand with Gina Carano. Hashtag Woman of the Year. Thank you. And we've got a couple of people who have come in here and put their comments down, and I've got 24 signatures so far, but please, if you guys would help me get this thing, get some traction, and just sign it, share it, and tell somebody else who you know shares the same sentiments about the conservative blacklisting in Hollywood. You don't have to be a conservative to stand for free speech. This is the old mantra, right? It's, I may not agree with your point of view, but I'll die for your right to say it, right? And that's a sentiment that if we all shared, we wouldn't have this ugly place we now call Twitter tearing itself apart, right? If we all treated each other like human beings instead of just points of view we disagree with, we would be a lot better off. In fact, that was the whole point of what Gina said in the first place, which they lied about and then got her fired, claiming that she said something that was anti-Semitic, which she did not, and verifiably did not. And so I would ask that you guys please